I am so sorry, y'all. I was literally running my mouth, having whole conversations, and forgot I was supposed to go live. So, look, this live might go in a whole lot of directions tonight, and maybe I shouldn't have gone live. Um, Thank you, everybody, for let me go grab my cell phone right quick. Hold on. I gotta grab my cell phone. Let me grab it. So let me mute for a second because let me grab my cell phone. Let me go downstairs right quick. Hold on. Hello, everyone. My apologies for the multiple reschedules of this live stream. My apologies for me being late, not only days late, hours late, minutes late. I appreciate your support ongoing. To the two people that I was supposed to reach out to this weekend and call back, you please accept my apologies. I will definitely reach out to you guys. One person is going to be a very, very long conversation. So I was going to reach out to you yesterday, but things were really, really noisy in my house, and I didn't want to be distracted because we have to have a lengthy conversation. I got to explain some things and, go through some timelines and express to you what was really going on. And the other person, I promised to, and this is all YouTube related, of course, so that's why I'm saying it right here. Hey, everybody in the chat. I just want to clear some things up. So let's say this tonight. Oh, and I see my moderators was calling me and texting me and saying, "Where the hell you at?" And oh my God, how are y'all? How's Miss Virginia feeling? It's so much has been going on. But listen, I'm going to say this to a white supremacist, okay? This is to you, sir. Christopher William Wignall, leave me alone. Stop trying to insert me in your weird ass shit that you got going on over there, okay? Leave me alone. I have nothing. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all that these people were going to try to insert me, my name? They use their troll account to go into somebody else's comment section and leave my full government name. Why are y'all inserting me in that shit? I don't want to be a part of your mess. Leave me alone. And that person that you're tagging me with, he's gonna find out that you're a bigger supremacist than he is. You say he's a racist, he's gonna find out you're more of a white racist POS than he is. You out here calling black women black bees and homeless and broke and welfare moms, and you calling people hobos and all, going after black babies and black families every damn day. Risk is signal. Shut up, Shadow. Y'all, I'm in here. So listen, how have your weekend? How has y'all days been? I I heard that somebody had my name in their mouth and I've asked them to leave my name out of their mouths. They claim to be a psychiatrist. Oh my God. All of this stuff. You know when you're oh Lord. I cannot with all of these my laptop. I cannot. So hey KW12. Hey y'all. Hey, I have been very, very good. Very busy. Working on some stuff, you know, Mm, doing some things. Yeah, I missed y'all too. I missed every single one of y'all. I've been trying to catch up, been trying to watch, been trying to okay. I love y'all too. Thank y'all from the bushes. Thank y'all so much. Thank you guys so much. Y'all in here so fast too. We still blacked out in the United States. I mean, we supposed to be blacked out on multiple channels, but they keep on mentioning us. They got my name on their dick suckers. Hey, Lions. They got my name in their mouth and they always talking about me, saying that so the therapist, she says that I don't have any content. She says that I don't have any content while she's sitting up talking about everybody else. What have I said when I first started this channel? What did I say to these people? If anybody remembers, could y'all please put in what did I tell the people that I do commentary on? Didn't I say when I hit this channel, Unspoken Purpose, I have always said, you are my content. As long as you're alive and you're talking and you're breathing, I do have content. As long as anybody that I want to talk about is talking and breathing, I do have content. Now, whether I want to do the content, that's neither here nor there. That's a decision that I have to make. But I am honest when I come out here and I do my commentary, just like you pick up and talked about Q's life for 2 damn years, damn near, and followed her and everything that she was doing, and then passed the work off to a whole group of people. She was your content, right? She was the content that helped your channel grow, right? She was the name that you had on your tongue every time you wanted to bring some numbers to your channel, right? Right? So where's your content? Hmm. Who are you talking about today? Me and other content creators in this sector. So, ma'am, let's just face it. Stop saying people don't have content. That's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard when you come out here and you talk about each other. You make each other your content, just like your tampon. What you saying that your tampon, you saying that I don't have content. What does your tampon talk about? Me. I'm her content. Miss Virginia or Rosie or Supreme or whoever else she's talking about. She makes us her content. So you don't have content unless you're talking about somebody in your family, right? Or somebody right here on YouTube. Just like you were talking about, what's going on with Cindy and Wanda and all of that stuff. You don't have content. The thing about it is you don't even really have a life outside of YouTube. You try to claim like you do, but everything that you do actually revolves around YouTube. You say you got your clients talking about YouTube. I couldn't imagine. You got your clients talking about YouTube with you. You got your family all engulfed in YouTube with you. You have you say people from YouTube are now coming to you to get their hair done, which I don't believe. I think you're lying, like you lie about everything else. And the other thing is you're disgusting to me. You are. You are. I listened to a little bit of your live today. I listened to you the other day. Well, late last night, I think I listened to some of your live stream and you were gloating and excited that your cousin was back out here on these YouTube streets dragging y'all family. It's sickening. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the honest God truth. This stuff right here has become some of the most sickening, draining, never-ending content that I just don't know how to explain it. It's the same old shit over and over and over again. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired. So, and I watched the other sector, like the sector that I was watching some of that today. I was listening to a little bit of that in my headphones today when I was downstairs. So listen, I'm doing these holiday projects and stuff, right? For those of you who don't know, at the holidays, make wreaths and stuff like that and take orders and all of that stuff. That's something that I've been doing for years. I haven't shared that publicly with anyone, but I take orders. Last year, I couldn't take a lot of orders. I think I made like maybe the max. I think I made like 7 or 8 wreaths for different people. Well, this year have had a lot of people ask for wreaths. So I've been making those, right? And I've been listening to the content and stuff. Y'all can put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to show y'all the one I made for my mother. I will show y'all hers. I'm not gonna show y'all the other ones because it'll you might see them on my site and then you might know whose it is, and I'm not even gonna give that information up. I'm sure the enemies would definitely love to hear that. But I was listening to some of the content creators going back and forth, and they had hit this panel. I don't know any of these people, right? But because the clown has put my name in these people's comment sections, like they was trying to do with the guy over there in the beef sector or the Mo3 sector or whatever, they will put my name, my whole full government name, in these chats to try to have these people come after me or reach out to me. So I always try to cut the devil off at his knees, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna cut that white demon off at his knees. And anytime he tags me with somebody else, I'm gonna reach out to that person. So anytime you motherfuckers put my name in another content creator's comment section, anytime y'all troll me, my government name, and this is just to put it out here, I am going to send them all of your shit. Everything that I got on you. If you want to play them fucking stupid ass games when I keep on telling you, leave me out of your shit. I don't know those people, don't want to know those people, don't want to do no commentary on those people. I ain't got shit to do with what y'all got going on. So leave me the fuck out of it. I will drop your gut. See, because they don't know who you are for real. Or Lot Lizard. They think y'all lawyers. They over there thinking that y'all real life lawyers. That's one of the things that has me perplexed and like bewildered. How could they? How could they believe that 2 attorneys would sit their asses on YouTube all day, every day, doxing and stalking motherfuckers? That's a crime. That's a crime. It's a crime to stalk children. It's a crime to dox babies. It's a crime to harass people beyond measure. And what you did to Essie Berry and what you continue to do to Essie Berry and others is criminal. It's criminal. And no lawyer worth their salt would be sitting on this motherfucker every day doing it. But they believe you. Something about them over there makes them believe that you are actually the law. Or in law enforcement or something, and you're over there giving legal advice like you're a real lawyer. You're telling people and you're telling them the wrong way and everything. It's so asinine to me. And then I'm thinking, like, these people really aren't paying any attention. Like, they really believe that what woman would sit up and this, oh my God, it's so much I want to say. Whoo, it's so much I want to say. Let me see if I have any mm, mm, mm. It's so much I want to say. Hey, boss lady. Hey, y'all. Girl, I wish I was vet. I wish I was 20 pounds down. I surely do. Lord Jesus, I do. So I was going to talk about I was going to talk about hold on. I was going to talk about letting go, right? I was going to talk about letting go in reference to somebody else. But tonight I think I'm talking about letting go in reference to myself. I was going to take it somewhere because it kind of freaked me out when somebody posted a community wall and they referenced dang it. I was trying to get to my Google Photos, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Here we go. So I was trying to y'all hit the thumbs up while you're here. Hit the thumbs up for your girl. You know how we do. We gotta. Okay. So this is the I'm gonna show y'all the wreath I did for my mother. I did her too. Hold up. You know what? I did her one for Christmas but I did her wreaths last year. That's why I'm gonna show them to y'all because y'all not gonna even be able to find them. If y'all look for them, you're not gonna be able to find them because I know who's gonna go and try to find everything out about me and what I'm doing. So let me show y'all. Hold on one second. Hold on. I almost got it. Christmas. Hold on. Let me share the screen so then I can get this out the way and we can go back to talking. Okay. So let me show y'all what the one I did for her for Christmas. Okay. So that's the one I did for Christmas. All of these new changes and stuff with StreamYard and Google and everything is driving me crazy. I'm seeing all of these pop-ups come in and I don't know what the hell I'm seeing. So that's the one I did for her for Christmas. I'm gonna show you the one that's on her door for Thanksgiving. That's the one I did for Christmas. And the one I did for Thanksgiving here is right here. Hold on, let me show y'all. Thank y'all. I gotta get it together. Hey y'all. Hey Jamila. Yeah. So your girl been a little bit busy, a little bit distracted on other things. This I did for my god sister. Let me show y'all this one. Hold on. I did this one for my god sister for her door. Hold on. Here we go. Let me share it so y'all can see. You won't be able to that's the one I did for my god sister. It's all white and pink, and her theme for Christmas is her tree is pink. Her all of her decorations are like this pale pink. Is so freaking beautiful. I wish I could show y'all like the household decorations and stuff, but her tree and her like she always does this pinky kind of theme, and her packages are always like matching together, the same pinks and well different shades of pink, but it's always so beautiful, always so beautiful. So and then let me stop sharing that one. I'm gonna show y'all the one that I did for my mom for the fall season for Thanksgiving and stuff. And then we're going to get on to the conversation. 141 people in the room. Can y'all please hit the thumbs up. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So I had a lot of orders and I have to get them ready. I got about 10 that I have to get ready before the 1st of December. So I'm gonna be a little bit busy. So I'm gonna show you this one here. And this one is, hold on, let me see. I should go back and show y'all the video because I went and hung it for her. Like that was last year though. But this is the one that's on her door now. So, and let's see here. This is the fall themed one. And this is the last one I'm going to show because I'm going to get on to the commentary because what we're going to talk about today, Lord Jesus, I know I'm all over the place. I know I'm all over the place. And that's the one that's on her door now. That's the one that's on her door now. It has a little bird in the center and all of this little like you know, fall type stuff and birds and all of these. It's really, really pretty. It's really, really, they're more pretty in person than they are in the photos. So there it is, guys. There it is. So let me stop sharing this. Hold on, let me see. Let me stop sharing this. And that's hers. So okay, so I done seen some things and heard some things on YouTube in the last few days. I've heard people, now I've been listening. I'm not going to come on here and lie and say I don't watch y'all or I don't listen to y'all, especially when I know that y'all going to be dropping my name or digs against me and stuff. And I've asked you guys to just leave me alone, right? So I'm going to talk about a few things. I'm probably going to make some people mad. I don't really care, though. Y'all know I don't care, right? Y'all know I don't care. Hey, Beefcake. Hey, y'all coming up in here. I don't care. I just got to be me. I have to speak my truth, right? So I was listening, right? And I heard a couple of people talking. They were talking about this sex parties. And I mean, these are all church ladies and they're all saved, sanctified, and holy. And they're all looking down their nose at everybody over here, judging our June and judging our spirituality, judging our Christianity. But they talking about having fuck parties. Did y'all hear that? Are y'all listening? Put a one in the chat if y'all listening. Hey, fam. Listen, y'all did y'all hear that these people are talking about having fuck parties and having sex with random people and going to places naked and all of it? Did y'all hear about that? They sitting up calling everybody else a whore and sluts and prostitutes and all of that. Did y'all hear that? I was like, oh, really? You mean the people that actually bring people onto social media and have sex with them during live streams are now going to orgy parties where you can either go into the party naked? Did you guys even know that any of that stuff was even possible? Is that real? Where you can go into the party naked, or you can buy a robe with cum all over it or something. Somebody said that the person then busted all over the robe before the nasty people come in to do their nasty business. And then listen, sex with random strangers is optional, that you wear protection. She said you can bring your own protection. They have protection there for you, or you can go without. What? And they sitting up over there talking about us, dragging us, talking, calling us, oh, the antichrist and the devils and they sitting on all of these, and they didn't took the name. They done renamed their channels and everything. I done named their damn channels. You hear me? They done took the name, named a little group after the name that we over here gave them. We are the clout, baby. So don't tell me that I don't have any content. Please don't do that. Don't tell me that I'm the weakest link when I got 147 people in there and you could barely bust 100 in yours. You got 17, 18, 19, 20,000 subscribers, and you sitting over here watching me typing in my name, trying to see what I'm saying, trying to listen to what I'm saying. But you keep on telling me to shut up, but you won't shut the fuck up talking about me. Just won't. Just won't. And the person that I asked to prove that I'm in all of these sections and all of these sectors trolling still hasn't done that. Still hasn't shown any proof or any evidence of that. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. And then listen, let me say this too. If y'all haven't watched Stacy, I told y'all in another live when we asked y'all to pray for Stacy. Stacy has lost her stepfather. And his death is now being weaponized by the therapists and others. And I'm not going to say the other, I'm not going to say the other person's name, and I don't want anybody saying it in the chat. I'm done with that because I actually felt like an ounce of compassion for this person. And then I looked over and I saw him right back in the same position, right back there dragging and doxing and talking so much after just going. That's why you don't even believe what these people say. Like you're saying, you're going through all of these tragedies and this horrible these horrible things, and you want to let everything go, and then the next minute you cussing and dragging. It wouldn't have mattered what Stacy had to say. She had listened to all of the things that you had to say about her while she was grieving. And while the therapist lady was grieving, nobody had anything bad to say about her but the people that y'all support over there in the septic sector. They the ones that drug her and drug her life. We kept our mouths and our paws off of her, but y'all came back and blamed me for all of that too. Guilty by association, I guess that's what y'all can say, huh? I pray for Stacy and her family. I pray that she finds her perfect peace. And the thing about it is, you saw the excitement on the therapist lady's face when the commentary started coming up about Stacy again, when they start dragging again, and that brings them joy. Stacy, if you listening to this live, or if you listen to this live, what they're doing to you and your family brings them great pleasure. I know it because it brought me great pleasure to hurt people that I felt like tried to hurt me. And I'm going to tell you, you will go as low as you can go to get those people back, right? You will. You'll do some things that you wouldn't normally do. And people say, oh, you the same person in real life. No, that's not true. That's not true because you don't run into the same people in real life. You don't run into people that will drag your kids and your grandkids and talk about deceased loved ones and all of that stuff. And I've found like everywhere you look, everybody is doing it. Everybody is doing the same tragic shit. I mean, everybody in sectors like these, not everybody all over the internet, you know. A lot of people are thriving and channels are growing and they have, you know, decent channels that don't have not a lot of this kind of drama. I think you're going to find a little bit of negativity everywhere that you go. Everything isn't going to be sunshine and rainbows. Who thinks that the Tyson fight was a play? Who thinks that the Tyson fight was a whole play? Y'all think that Tyson did it just for y'all think that Tyson did it just for the $20 million? Hmm. Yeah, me too, Spencer. Not me. Tyson just old and so. Yeah, Tyson is old. Tyson is old. But to think that he could win that fight against Jason Paul, and Jason Paul is younger, stronger. A YouTuber. A YouTuber beat Mike Tyson's ass though. But he got $20 million for it. Would you sell your legacy for $20 million? Let me ask all of y'all a question. Would you, because we were talking about this in my family, would you sell your legacy for $20 million if you were Mike Tyson? Would you take that fight? Would you take that $20 million, knowing that neither way, whether you won or lost, you was going to get at least $20 million? Samantha said, hell no. You said he did it for the money, but I guarantee he regrets it. You think he regrets it, Denise? He's $20 million richer. He's $20 million richer. Y'all think he regrets it? My bills don't equal, they say. They'll be talking about Michael Jackson. They'll be talking about Mike Tyson. Listen, Mike Tyson had some debacles, honey. He done had some debacles. I don't know. $20 million? He's struggling? Hey, boo boo. Tyson's name made Netflix millions. My issue is Paul getting 40. Yeah, Jason Paul got 40 million. But the winner, Mike Tyson would have got 40 million if he won. He would have got 40 million if he won. The winner got 40 million. Whoever won the fight got 40 million and whoever lost the fight got 20. So it was a given that he was going to make some money. He was definitely going to make some money. I'd go, if I was Mike, I would get my ass beat for $20 million. I'd get my fat ass in the ring with Jason Paul and let him pound on me for $20 million. It wouldn't have took no 8 rounds for me though. Mike Tyson lasted every round. Jason Paul got in more hits, and boy, Mike Tyson did not look. Let me get off of that. And I'm off of the people over there too. Y'all gonna show people who you are. I ain't got to say nothing about it. And that includes the therapist lady too. That includes the guy in the box. That includes see, just like people gonna see me for who I am, what I've done, and everything is gonna be exposed about everybody. It's gonna be about whether you willing to stand in your own shit. That's all I'm saying. 78 to 47. Yeah. It was sad watching him fight those gloves like that. Yeah, Mike. It was kind of sad to see Mike Tyson lose that fight, but something in me knew that it was basically Jason Paul's fight. I just kind of felt that way. So Mike Tyson ain't biting off ears no more. Mike Tyson isn't biting off ears anymore. So let's talk. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this thing that I was really stuck on for the last few days outside of something else that I have to work out. But I was stuck on this community wall post, and I'm gonna read it to y'all. Are y'all ready? Jill wants a link. Jill wants a link? Not Jill. A link to what? This channel or to the fight? You want to see the Tyson fight? Oh, it's everywhere now. What you want to link to, Jill? You talking about the fight, right? Cause baby, this link? What the hell? What Jill want to wait a minute? Jill want the link? Okay, come on, Jill. Come on. Let's get on up here because I wanna hear what Jilly got to say. I mean, it's been some years since people heard this voice on my channel. My God. My God, today. I gotta I gotta put this one in the books, honey. Gotta put this one in the books. Yeah, I was thinking like I had to go back and go through some I had to go back 4 years in my content. And I was looking for some stuff and I had to view I was looking at all of the things that I used to do on this channel, all of the things that I used to say. Oh my God. Going back and listening to yourself from years ago, sweet Jesus. I did not have anywhere near the potty mouth that I have right now. This content has changed me, and it's changed me in other ways too because I was so green when I started this channel. I was so fucking green as to how this shit went down. When I first started this channel, I was shocked. When I first got doxxed, I was like, where they do that at? I was like, these people really take this shit that seriously? It was kind of like, and then it was you are put in a position where you're dealing with all of these people. And I'm saying this for a reason. You're dealing with all of these people providing you with information about people that you just don't know. And then after this 4 years has passed, you realize how you don't know anybody. Not real. Not for real. I can't even believe it. Jill,
Hey!
hey Jill,
How is everybody?
how are you?
I'm well. How are y'all?
Good. What you up here for, girl? What you got to
Well,
say?
I just have who the fuck is Jason?
I don't
Because
know
I
him.
thought
Like
his name was Jake.
you know him?
No, I don't. But his name's Jake, not Jason. But I came up here to say I'm glad he made his money, but I didn't think he had anything to worry about. I know he looked rough. I mean, come on, he was 58 years old, but I was rooting for him.
Yeah, I was I
I
was
was
rooting for
rooting for
I was
him.
rooting for old Mike too. I just wanted him to have one big hurrah. I didn't know it was that much money involved in it. Did you know it was that much money
Oh,
involved?
I knew. Look, everybody's like, "Oh, y'all want to see my teeth too? I'll show you my teeth too."
Uh-uh.
Um,
You better not. Let's not go back there. Oh my God. Woo.
and I'm
I
sorry, I'm
know.
sick. I normally probably don't sound this crazy, but I've been sick for a week. But yeah, no, I just wanted to come up and say I was rooting for Mike. And he looked good. Even who is 58 years old and say they can did that? None of y'all motherfuckers could do
No,
that.
I
So
I
fuck
could
y'all.
listen. I'm not even 50. Well, I'm not 58 yet. But listen, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even I what listen. I couldn't have done it in my 20s.
Exactly. Like,
I
so
couldn't have done it in my 20s. So Mike Tyson needs to be, shoot. It's something impressive about him to be able to last that many rounds. He had
exactly. Like,
he had
good for him. I'm
surgery.
so proud of him.
I think he has surgery or something for an ulcer and
He did. And
yeah,
look at
so
everybody saying I'm a ghost from the past. Like, I've always been here. Come on.
goes from the past, Jilly
I've
Chat.
always been here. I ain't never went nowhere. I
That's
don't be in
right.
all the lives all the time. I always catch replay, but I'm always creeping. So say something smart and see if I don't ban y'all.
Y'all better leave Jill alone.
Yes,
Y'all
and
better
don't make
leave
me show
Jill
my teeth
alone.
because I will.
Jill will do it. Jill will go on and show her teeth for real, for real. Those beautiful teeth. Those pearly
Exactly.
white
But
movie
yeah, no,
star.
I could appear to just show my support for Mike. I'm sorry. I know I haven't been on panel forever, but if you want me to talk about something else, I can. I will.
No, listen, I said, did you know him? Because they say all black people know each other. I'm like, all white. like,
Oh, fuck
Jason.
you, UP. Look, I don't even like neither one of them paws. I don't like him or his brother Logan. They can both fucking fuck off. But I was rooting for Mike. Like, I watch UFC every fucking Saturday. I watch all the fucking boxing matches. I was rooting for Mike, and none of you other 58-year-old motherfuckers could do that. So anybody talking shit on
Mm-mm.
him, y'all can fuck off right now, cause he
I
done
know
did that shit,
I know that's right. I know that. And
and
he's
he and he got
$20 million.
paid. So
$20 million.
exactly, like who else wouldn't do it for that much money? Y'all can. Anybody said they wouldn't, they can fucking kiss my white ass.
I know I would do it. I would do it for 10.
Exactly.
Shoot, give me 10. But see, Mike is used to making that kind of money. I thought that he definitely lasted a long time. I wish he would have won though. Wish he and I think that the whole YouTuber thing is what drives me crazy. Is like
I
a
know, but him and his
YouTuber.
brother are fucking strange as fuck. Like they should. Let me not even say what I really want to say because I think they're weird as fuck. And yeah, Joy Chet Chat, I said fuck off. I'll tell them all fucking fuck off and kiss my ass. I don't. I give no fucks. I don't think you
Yeah,
know me. I
yeah.
give no fucks.
Jill has been that way our whole YouTube existence.
No, but I don't even. Okay, Samantha, I don't even think he got his ass beat. I think he held his own. I don't think he got his ass beat at all by any means, in my opinion.
He just lost. That's all.
That's all. That's it. That's it. He made his 20 million, didn't get his ass beat, and I mean, like his knees were looking kind of rough, but like he still did the damn thing. I mean, he still did the damn thing, right?
He sure did. He sure did. He was show wobbling for a little while there though, but it
He
was oh
was,
my
but he still did the damn thing. I mean, come on.
man. Listen,
I was rooting for him though.
some
Like
of
I
those
really
first
was.
punches, he took, I was like, oh my God. I would have
But
just
he
been like,
threw
oh,
some too, like kind of knocked
yeah, he
fucking
did.
old. I'm gonna call him Jason, since that's what you called him. He knocked
It's
Jason
Jake.
out a
It's
little
Jake.
bit too.
I was
So
saying Jason because I had the Jason Paul. I had another Jason on my mind, but it's Jake Paul. Jake Paul. That's why she said who the F was Jason. Because I have another
Beefy.
that's who the clown is trying to use against me. Another a guy named Jason or
Oh,
something.
that clown could kiss our ass too.
Yeah, that clown. Oh God. Now the clown is going. Don't say that, Jill, because now
I don't
no.
give
The
a fuck. Here,
clown.
I'll send him my middle
See what
finger.
he
You want me to
does?
turn my camera on?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Beefy, you called me an old granny once. Mm, I don't even really. I mean, I like you, but I don't because you said I was an old granny when he was over there with them sippers.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. We can't say the S word over here anymore. I'm leaving those
Oh, I'm
people in
sorry.
two.
My bad.
I'm leaving those people, all of those people over there. I'm leaving them in 2024 for real.
No, girl, we should have left them back in 2020.
Yes, we should have. When all, oh my God,
Like, we should
I
have
look
left
back
them back
like my
then.
life would be so, oh God,
Like, fuck
God.
them people. Like, how many times we try to prove points to them and they still come up
And I'm
short.
so tired of repeating myself, and it's like the same old thing. Do you know when we started, they were going in on they had just got finished going in on Adrian. Now they right back to doing it all over. It's like
Girl, exactly. They done went
this
from
shit
hating her
is
to
oh,
loving
and
her to hating her again.
I said, oh my God, it's like when you get away from them, they find a way to do commentary and pull you back. I just cannot. Like they tried to pull me in on, oh, here come Beefcake. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. Let him on up.
Hey yo,
And
hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, unspoken. What's really good, yo? Chill. What's really good?
Why are you yelling?
I ain't yelling. I'm just happy. That's how I am. I'm a motivated motherfucker. You heard? But I just want to say, yo, Jill, come on, man. I'm
What?
sorry.
You
I'm
better be.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I forgive you.
All right, okay. Ow, ooh. And yo, I just want to say, man, fuck Archie Bunker.
oh Lord.
You know who Archie Bunker is. Like, you know who Archie Bunker is. You know who I'm talking about. I just don't want to say his name because I don't want to get unspoken. Little tit thing. You heard?
No, I mean we already know he's the white supremacist. That's what he is, and I don't
Yeah.
know why
And
Exactly.
yo, but
he
yo, this the thing. I don't understand. This dude is over there. He downgrade white black people, and he's over there. I
he's
just
over
don't
there.
understand
I
that.
don't understand how he is sitting up on his platform trying to point out somebody else's racist statements when he's made thousands of he
A
makes
racist
racist
say
statements every day.
exactly.
Every day. How
I
can he
just don't
sit up?
understand that, man. And
Yes,
these
how can
guys,
he sit up and point the finger at somebody else when he's the biggest, one of the biggest bigots out here?
hey, yo, let me tell you something. These motherfucking gospel kids over there, I just don't understand them. Like they got the.
And he feels like he can tell all of those people over there, show your face, and I know what you look like. He over there doxing people's face. He don't know him or that lizard woman don't never want to show their faces, but they want to expose everybody else. Everybody else.
Oh, good God Almighty! Not. Oh my God! I don't even want to say the name. Please stop. No, I don't want to have nightmares.
Right. I know. I know. I know, B.
Hey,
I
yo,
know.
Jill, I love your personality, Jill.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's so fucking cool, dude.
Leave my Jilly alone.
I love her. I love Jill.
Sure you do.
I do, I do, I do. I love it. You got a hell of a sense of humor. I love it. But anyway, yeah, Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? He won that fight to me because he only lost by 6 points.
Right. Yeah.
I know.
He,
Like I
he
was
only
rooting
lost
for
by six
him.
points and 20 million. Shit, I dodged a fight for 20 million.
Yeah.
But
So
And
BP,
what?
let's
plus
be
he
real.
owed.
You wouldn't
And
even made it to the first round.
who?
You.
Man, listen, man. Look, I duck and weave and then just drop. For 20 million, I do it. I do it. I don't want to win. I don't want to
All
win.
right, big
But
dog.
yo, he's old though. You got to give him his props. He's old. Like any of those old guys, they couldn't even do that first round, yo.
I know that's
All
right.
that moving and know what I'm saying? Yo, but on the real, I think he would have knocked that nigga out if he was really up to par.
Yeah,
But
well.
BP, what are you drinking?
Oh, I'm sipping on Hennessy and pineapple. That's my shit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
Hennessy and pineapple. It's some good shit, yo. Sometimes I do strawberry too, but
It sounds like it.
Y'all
oh
stop
yeah.
it. Stop it.
Oh, oh yeah. Yo, that's all right. Only she can do that. Only she can do that.
She
Only
talking
she
about
can do that because I love her.
Jill be doing that to me too. She always clowning me too. She always doing that.
I
But yo, let me
continue.
go.
Don't be mad at me.
Thank you,
Yo,
Big Jake, for coming up.
yeah, it's no problem. It's no problem. I hate Godzilla. I hate Godzilla.
Thank you, Beefcake.
No, I'm
Yep.
gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble, boy. Listen. Hey,
Anyhow,
y'all
you
coming
keep.
in?
I ain't gonna
Huh?
keep you any longer, but I just wanted to say what I had to say. Just about, I had to come up and support Mike Tyson, like, because
I
I was rooting
know.
for him, and you was calling the other one Jason, so I had to come up and give you a hard time. And I ain't been
Jake,
up here
yeah, Jake,
forever,
Jake Paul. Y'all know what I meant. Jason, Jake, it's all,
but I had to come up because the other
yeah.
day I seen a comment asking where I've been. Bitch, I'm here. I'm still here. I ain't went nowhere.
Whoo, Lord
I'm
Jesus.
always here. I may not
These
be
people.
present, but I'm always in the bushes.
Yeah, I ain't lost nobody. I know they want to see people leave from over here. The ones that's gonna go. It is what it is.
I was thinking back the other day, and my husband was talking about, like, I don't. I was watching a replay of you, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Man, like y'all are still like." He remembers back from those one days,
Yeah. That day,
and
remember all of that stuff happened when we had, ooh,
yeah, and he's like,
Lord,
"Damn, y'all still going."
we still going strong. The
And ain't
ones,
nobody ever gonna take it back. So all you motherfuckers wondering where I've been, I'm still here, and I clicked the link, and what?
mm-hmm. Yeah,
But anyhow, I'll let you get back to your commentary. But I just had to come up here and just say I supported Mike Tyson, y'all.
she sure
And none of
did.
you other 58 motherfuckers could have done it. So anybody talking shit, fuck y'all. He did that shit.
She's so bad, and I love
Anyhow,
it,
all
and I
right.
love
Bye,
it.
guys. I'll see y'all in
Bye.
the
Thank
chat.
you,
Bye,
sis.
UT.
Thank
Love you.
you. Love you too, girl. Look, y'all, my moderator family is crazy. They're crazy, and I love them. I love them all. Listen, we done been through some shit on this channel. We have been through some stuff, and the one thing that I can say is, let me say this: I have never. I'm gonna be honest. I done some shit, and I am not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Have I made some mistakes? We've all made mistakes, especially in this YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? We've made mistakes and things have happened. I've made decisions, believed some of the wrong people at some of the wrong time, and didn't believe some of the right people at the right times. You know what I'm saying? Um, you'll let people get into your ear, and because, like I said, you have information coming from so many different sources and so many different directions. I think these last few months have taught me more than all of the 4 years put together. And that's the honest to God truth. Taught me more about how low people will go just to destroy you, people that you care about. And it's taught me how even the people that support you or that you support, I'm going to say that you support, will believe that. They'll believe certain things about you and they'll run with the narrative, maybe because somebody associates with you or something, or because that's what they believe too. You know what I'm saying? People believe what they want to believe about you. And I have learned that no matter what, there's nothing that you can do to change the way that somebody sees you, because that's what they want to do. They see in you what they want to see in you. You know what I'm saying? You can't change that. And I learned within the last 2 years that it's impossible. It's a waste of time. And that's why when I see people trying to prove something to people that already don't fuck with them, I wonder why. I wonder why you come out here and show proof to your enemies about what your life really is or what it's not. I wonder why, because those people don't care. They don't really care. They're going to move on to the next fucking thing. The next thing is always a moving the needle situation. The more you prove, the more you're going to have to prove. Have to. That was one of the things that I told one of the content creators when I first started doing this. I couldn't understand why she spent so much time trying to prove that she was telling the truth, and she knew these that people were lying on her, you know. And I think it's because you care more about what your opposition thinks about you than you care about what the people that actually support you think about you. So, yes, Blue, it has been a big year for girl manifestations and things like it's mm. And it's not even over yet because it's certain things that are right in your face that haven't been exposed and haven't been talked about yet. You know what I'm saying? Publicly, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in due time. In due time. And so let me go on to this. Hold on. I read a community wall, and the community wall was talking about in a sense letting go. It was talking about hold on, because I'm about to pull it up and read it. I'm about to pull it up and read it right now. It was kind of a prayer. It was kind of a prayer. And let me read it to y'all. It said, Heavenly Father, I may have formed connections and bonds that were not orchestrated by my will. But I ask that you forgive me for allowing them to manifest in my life. I'm sorry. My whole damn internet crashed. Now I said maybe it's the universe. Hold on one second. Let me grab me some water because this might be a very long live, especially with because I done got like 5 texts right now telling me not to do this. But I'm gonna do this. Hold on one second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so let me finish reading the community wall. 'Cause it was a very powerful statement. It was an extremely powerful statement coming from somebody that I deem to be like so much less powerful than I ever saw them in my whole entire knowledge of them. You know what I'm saying? It was a very, very powerful statement that this person made. And the words that they used really had me thinking. It had me thinking about myself. You know what I'm saying? It had me thinking about the things that I've done on this platform and the lies that have been told and the narratives that have been spun like I'm some sort of stalking, harassing ass criminal that trolls every fucking day and stalks everybody and they ain't hacked my internet, y'all. I guess maybe it's the clown. Should he say he a hacker? Have you hacked my internet, clown? Because I keep on dropping. So look, if I drop this, I'm gonna come back on my I'm gonna have to think. I don't know why this stuff keeps on going down. This is crazy. Come on, people. But anywho, let's get into it. And hopefully when I get off of here, listen, let me get back to this. Okay. So this is what it says. It says, I read y'all, I'm gonna start it right. It says, Heavenly Father, I may have formed connections and bonds that you are not that were not orchestrated by you. I realize that not every relationship, attachment, or bond brings honor to your name. Today, I seek freedom. Listen to this. I want y'all to listen very, very closely. Today, I seek freedom from those ungodly soul ties. Ungodly soul ties that may be holding me back from the abundant life you've promised. Ungodly soul ties. Ungodly soul ties. So let me tell y'all something about soul ties, because I had to do a little bit of research. I didn't even know that soul ties was really a real thing. I thought soul ties had only to do with a sexual energy, or like a physical connection, or like a family bonded connection. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that the phrase soul ties was so, I want to say, kind of global, that it can go on from relationships to relationships. But I had absolutely no clue that somebody could tie your soul through the internet or over the phone, or that a stranger that never really shares really any true details about themselves could tie your soul. I really did not know that. I wasn't aware of that. Did any of y'all know that something like that was possible? Hmm. I'm holding people's lives back. My question is, did y'all know that was possible? You soul tie. You said yes. Soul ties is spoken in many Yes, in many spiritual and religious settings. Exactly. But never heard about it on Cyberland myself either. I've never ever heard of a soul tie. A soul tie. That's deep. That's a really, really deep phrase. And when I was listening to people talk about soul ties, because I listened to a lot of content in the last 3 days, I started thinking about, when did you start this channel, Unspoken? Nia Griffin, when you did your first live, it was a lot. When I did my first video, it was just a video of a content creator, you know. Bam. What? So this person is saying, Who is this? Is this should this channel be blocked? Because is this somebody's real name? You form that soul tie on your own, weirdo. I don't have a soul tie with anyone. I don't have a soul tie with anyone over the internet. I've never had a soul tie with anyone over the internet. I don't know where that comes from. You know, I'll put it up. I don't want to put it up here because they're talking about Bam and stuff, and this don't have nothing to do with Bam or Von. That's the weird. That's that weird. That's that weird shit that I'm talking about. That's the weird shit that I'm talking about. These motherfuckers don't even know what direction. Post the comment so you can see it. Okay, I'll put it up. There it is. Now we're going to block the person. And somebody put it on subscribers only mode, and we're not going to even address any of the trolls or anything. We're going to block that person because that's not true. And let me explain to you why that's not true, person. Because you could be anybody. You could be absolutely anybody. I ain't even going to say no names, but you could be absolutely anybody, right? But the reality of it is that Bam is, up until I met her via a panel on YouTube, a complete stranger to me. And so is Vaughn. Up until I met her on a panel on YouTube, is a complete stranger to me. I have never met Bam or Vaughn. Have I grown to like them? Yes. Have I grown to, have some sort of admiration for them? Yes. Yes. Via social media. But soul ties with Bam and Vaughn, that's weird. Okay. Soul ties with somebody that even I talked to on the phone for a soul tie? A soul tie. Come on now. Come on now. Let's just keep it real. So let me tell you how I started this, and I don't even know why any of the people that don't rock with us are even over here, because this commentary is for the people that support us over here. That's who it's for. It's not really for you guys. It's for better understanding for the people that I support and the people that support me. You guys can leave. I felt like it was weird that people were sitting up telling other content, putting on their community walls, don't respond and don't react to her. Why are you even watching me? Like, why are you even over here? I don't watch none of your shit. Like, I literally had to be sent that screenshot from somebody else's community wall. They shared it out. Wasn't even on your channel. Somebody got it from somebody else's community wall and sent it to me. That's weird. Just like clipping clips of my grandson is weird as hell to me. That's weird. It's weird that you would come up here and even lie about it. All of the shit that y'all do is just weird, right? I do weird shit too, though. Let's get into it. Because I've done some weird shit. Look, if my internet goes out again, y'all just be patient. Because I'm going to come back. Hey. So, soul ties. So I was listening to this. It's a lot of pastors and ministers they talk about, and they talked about soul ties. Like, and it's supposed to be in the Bible. Certain people say it's not biblical. Some people say it is biblical, but they talk about spiritual connection and spiritual ties and emotional ties to individuals throughout your life, right? And they talk about soul ties being a good thing on one end and a bad thing on another. And it really depends on what the soul is tied to the other person for. Now, I don't have any soul ties. I'm just going based upon what I have heard in the so if anybody knows anything about soul ties and y'all want to hit the link, or if you want to, talk about it in the chat, let me know. Kind of help enlighten me, okay? All right. So what I understood about soul ties doesn't apply to me when I'm talking about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a soul tie with anyone on YouTube. Now, I think it's strange to have soul ties with individuals on YouTube, on social media, period. I think that there's something else. Now, this is just my opinion. I don't want anybody that's really into the church getting mad at me, or, you know, or or thinking I'm being messy, because I'm not. I'm trying to get an understanding, because a soul tie is serious as hell. Like, from what I've heard from all of these preachers and stuff that have been talking, and and I listened to a lot of content once I saw that word, break this soul tie. And then I was going back to when one content creator said that the whole time that the content creator was supposed to be gone, they were watching my content. I wasn't watching theirs. They weren't making any. I wasn't checking for them. They were in the bushes watching every fucking thing that I did and every fucking thing that I said. And then they were making everything that I was saying at that time about them. Listen, this is about to get deep, y'all. This is about to get deep. So I want the moderators to be on it. Block anybody that comes up in here with some bullshit. Report the comment and then block their asses, okay? Report and then block. Because I'm not playing with these weirdos today. I'm just not, okay? So when I started listening to, and I'm thinking back in my head, like all of these things that are not true, that's coming out of this, all of these things that they went back in time, all of the ways that they were dealing with me, and we were acting symbiotically. Now I'm the devil and they're the good guy. And this is what blows my mind about people who are working together and they're doing things to benefit the team or the group or one another, right? And that's the way that you look at it. But the day comes for some of those people and they turn around and they try to erase everything that they've done and put it all on you, make you the villain. So not only do you have soul ties to somebody, you've been mind controlled. And I have the ability, me, Nia Griffin, aka Unspoken Purpose, has the ability to mind control people and get them to beef with troll accounts. I can do all of this. I get people to beef with troll accounts, whole sectors, whole groups of people, adults who run their own households and who are married, who are supposed to be above and beyond all. One person, has the ability to do all of this for all of these people. Soul ties and mind control and all of this shit. All of this shit. Can any of you guys be mind controlled on social media? And are you so in love or so tied to content on YouTube that it destroys your real life or your family, your relationships with your real life family? Do you have that kind of connection with social media? That's what I want to ask. And everybody in the chat, yes or no? Do you have the kind of connection with social media that you would place what people do on social media before people in your real life or your real life family, friends, relationships? I don't know. Just that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Nope. Okay. So you guys are saying no. Okay. So let me play this clip right here for y'all, okay? We're going to talk about soul ties right quick. We're going to talk about soul ties. We're going to talk about what letting go really means. I'm going to talk about my truth, about how I have sometimes in my life and in my brain, I have a greater connection to the events than the people, or the actions than the people. And I'm going to explain that to you as to the way that my brain works as opposed to other people's brains, because I think that that's some clarity that needs to be, and not just because of this soul ties things, because of multiple things. And I'm more than likely going to get into that at a later date because of multiple things. I know it sounds to some people like people who ride scooters that I'm talking in riddles, because you can't understand what I'm trying to say, huh, lady? Huh? But it's going to be made clear in a second. Let's talk about soul ties here. Let me go to my history and find this video that I wanted to react to, because there is a, hold up. Video that I watched on soul ties. Hold on, let me make sure that this is the one. Hold on. This is the video that we're getting ready to react to. Okay. Now, this is what I want y'all to understand, because the person that I actually talked to somebody like in real life just this morning. And I asked them about soul ties. Did they know anything about soul ties and yada, yada, yada? They went into some great detail about demonic soul ties and spiritual soul ties and family soul ties. And a lot of the videos that I saw here on YouTube went into soul ties too. The reason that this is so important to me is because I had a actual, what I deem, friendship with this individual that made this community wall post for almost 4 years. And I didn't feel, and I'm just going to be totally and completely candid, because you realize at some point that you can be experiencing the same exact things, and because you're two different people, you experience them, process it, and view it in totally different ways. So what's true for one person may not be true for the other person. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? This is what I need to know. Is anybody in the audience following me in the direction that I'm going? Because I had to sit back and I had to realize that all while I'm thinking that I'm friends with this individual, they come along later and say that they were never a friend to me, that they were never my friend, right? Sometimes you can pour into someone something that you believe is good for them or helpful for them, and they believe that you're pouring poison into them, or they come to that belief at a later date when they no longer see you the way that they saw you before. And if you view something as demonic, right, and you can't pull yourself away from it, if you can't stop yourself from talking about it or fixating on it all day, every day, when you make that thing the most important thing, that is a soul tie. That is a motherfucking soul tie. When you say that you're going away to make your life a better life and you focusing on your spirituality, but everything that kept you in that dark place has drug you back in, that's a motherfucking soul tie. That's a soul tie. Listen.
According to Psalm chapter 7, verse 2, it says, "Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rendering it to pieces while there's none to deliver." And so, one of the ways that the enemy attacks our soul many times is through soul ties. Now, here are 6 signs that you could have a demonic, ungodly, bad soul tie that needs to be broken.
Listen, a demonic, ungodly soul tie that needs to be broken. Baby. Oh, Lord, here they go again. My Jesus, my Jesus, my Jesus. Would you please get out of here? Jade, why are you stalking me? Whoever you are. Oh my God, y'all. These troll ties. I mean, look at the troll ties. Look at the troll ties. I can't. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Please just get them out of here. I don't even want to see them. I'm happy that Bam and Vaughn are talking. You know why? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this loudly. I'm happy. I'm happy that they're cool, that they're trying to work on their friendship. I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's a great thing because so many people tried to work against it, even themselves. You know what I'm saying? And even if it doesn't work out to be a friendship, as long as they not beefing and tearing each other apart and exposing people's personal information. You know what I'm saying? As long as that doesn't happen, as long as the enemy that sought to destroy them, that sought to drive a wedge between them is unsuccessful, that brings me great fucking joy. As long as Vaughn can move on peacefully and have her own fucking platform the way that she deserves to have, just like you deserve to have it, enemy, evil, ops, whoever, everybody, I don't care whether their voice irritates you, insults you, ignites you, enrages you, makes you happy, makes you sad. I don't care. Everybody is entitled to a voice. A voice. Do you hear me? Everybody is. It's the weak that cannot take the words of the strong. Do you understand that? Yes, Vaughn is entitled to a voice, whether I agree with her voice or not. she's still entitled to it. That's your problem. That's all y'all problem. You think that that people are supposed to be silenced because it makes you uncomfortable to listen to them. Then don't fucking listen. Damn. So no, I'm glad that I wish everybody could work their shit out. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't work it out, I wish that they could just walk away and wash their hands of it. But that would be a perfect world. And we don't live in a perfect world. Girl, I cannot. It makes people sad to be arguing, especially when you actually cared about somebody. And Bam cared about Vaughn, and Vaughn cared about Bam. So it actually is a good thing. So y'all mad about it. See, that's the problem. The people that tried to drive that wedge, the ones that was the orchestrators of all of that shit, y'all the ones that's mad. Y'all the ones that's mad. And then I saw a community wall post and motherfucker said you was a casualty of war. War? A casualty of war? What war? We was the ones that was supposed to be good with each other. So that's the thing that's blowing my mind is that behind the scenes, y'all was orchestrating war. War against motherfuckers that we thought we was all good with each other. That's why me and Bam felt the kind of way. Like we literally believed that we was at least trying to be good. But no, it was a whole orchestration of war going on that we didn't even know about. Who does that? Who does that with people that they saying that they good with, and then all of your text messages showing something different? But you mad at the person that shared the text messages. But then what blows my mind is you get mad at the person. I don't even know why. I shouldn't even but I'm going to get back to this because this is very important commentary. Very important commentary. We getting back to this. But I got to say this. What I don't understand is that y'all came out here and you said, show the proof, show the proof, show the proof. You want everybody else to expose themselves and put all of their business out here. But then when the truth about you get out here, then you mad. And it's war. And people are casualties of war. It's not making any sense. It's kind of like you're glad when when the truth about other people are being exposed. So it was okay for that person to tell on this person, that person, just as long as they didn't tell on you. It was okay for that person to put out other people's text messages and show what they were saying and doing behind the scenes, just as long as that person didn't do that to you. But then when you start dragging that person and that person does what they need to do to defend themselves, then all of a sudden it's war. And you're a snitch. And you're a liar. And you're the worst. It was fine when that person was doing it to everybody else. Even wanted me to take my paws off of that person. No, as long as she dragging you P, or Bam, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want nobody saying nothing to her. As long as she not dragging, no, as long as she putting your business out there or talking shit about you, her and the other lady, right? That's fine. That's okay. But the moment, and then the thing about it is, this is what you asked for. All of y'all. Show it. Show the proof. Play the tape. Play the clips. Do this. Show all of this. Show the proof. Show. What did I say about you? What did I say about you, UP? I'm like, I heard it. But the moment we show the proof of what you said, now you mad. Now you mad at everybody. Everybody that you lied to. You lied to us. We didn't lie to you. That's what I don't understand. How can people get mad at you when they lied to you, lied on you, and were coming for you behind the scenes? They get mad at you for finding out and feeling a way about it. and feeling a way about it. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. And then get mad at me. And I felt you felt something. You was coming. You been coming for me, bruh. Been coming for me. And all the text messages show it. Been coming. All of that stuff, like all of that orchestration behind the scenes. And it's mind blowing. Mind blowing. And mad about what? This is what I don't understand. Mad about what? So, anywho, let's get back to what we were talking about. Because I just went on a whole tangent. And it's they put these trolls in the chats to make this kind of stuff happen. It's good entertainment, to make you go off and go left and stuff. Throwing names out there and lying about scenarios and stuff. And now it's gonna be, I'm supposed to be blacked out. And now it's gonna be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many people y'all think gonna go live about me? How many? I ain't said not one name. How many people y'all think gonna feel some type of way? I'm surprised people ain't even came off their own little weekend rendezvous and shit and went live. Cause that's that watcher's spirit, bruh. I can't stand that. You are literally sitting up here watching me now, fighting the urge to fucking go live, and you call me fucking creepy. I don't never go live when you fucking live. You doing your own fucking thing, bruh. I ain't got shit to prove to no damn body. Nothing to prove to no damn body. No fears of what the fuck, whatever lie you telling. I know it's gonna be exposed in due time. In due time. Whatever narrative you spinning, I know it's going to spin right past me. It's not going to affect me. And anybody that it removes from my life needed to be removed anyway. Everything that happens to you, listen, if it don't teach you a lesson and you don't eventually see it as a blessing, I don't know how y'all survive this shit. I really don't. If you don't look at the negative things that happen to you and then weigh it against, to me, I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this like after my father passed, right? No, this ain't no sad, sobby story about my father's passing or nothing like that. But after my father passed, people felt comfortable about telling me who they felt like my dad was. You know what I'm saying? Like in their lives, or like the impact that he had on their lives, like my cousins, my aunts. They would tell us like the stories about his life. But my mother, she would sit up, and one day I was listening to her talk about him, and she was sitting up and talking about, yeah, and I remember when I caught him. I thought I caught him with this girl, and we was dating it. And I jumped out. I jumped out. My brother's car was still moving, and I jumped out. I pulled that bitch out that car. And pop, pop. My mother was like, she was fighting, a female and stuff, over my daddy. And I'm thinking like, what? And she was telling all of these stories about my dad, like. And I'm thinking like, I'm getting to know my mother and my father on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Because as children, you don't get to know your parents as people. They're just like your parents, You don't ever think like, oh, you had a stage in your life where you fought bitches and where you cussed and where you smoked and where you drank and where you ran the streets. You had those times in your life too. Everybody does. And life is about evolution and change, right? But in death, and I'm going to say this, and that's death of life, that's death of relationships, that's death of finances, friendships, that death, loss, change. Because everything has to change, right? Everything has to change. In death, sometimes you learn who people really are. You understand? When you're good to somebody and when things are good, you know them for that aspect. But what teaches you more is how they treat you when things are bad. What they're willing to put up with. What they're willing to forgive. What they're willing to recognize that you've done. How many times have y'all heard that statement? You can say yes to a motherfucker 1,000 times, but the moment you say no to him once, you're their worst enemy. That lets you know who your true support is. The people that you can fall out with and make up with and still be good with and not go behind the scenes against or not to plot against them. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know. Those people that hold your secrets and wouldn't tell them for the world definitely wouldn't attack your family even if they mad at you, right? That lets you know. Change lets you know. It gives you a better insight on who people were and who people can be. Mm-hmm. And this person said that she was able to better recognize me and see who I was once she got away from me. Because she was watching me the whole damn time. She was watching me the whole damn time. And everything that I was saying about other people, she was making about her. Listen to this. Listen.
Number one is when you have an unhealthy attachment of a person. Sometimes it could be with a parent to their child and with their child with their parent. Example that I've used is Jacob to Benjamin. Other son said that if Benjamin is to be no more, Jacob will die. It's when you have this unhealthy. Now, all parents love their children, but when it's unhealthy attachment to your children, you can't let it go. Or if something happens with your child and that's it, and you're done, you want to end your life, you can't live anymore, you can't let it go. It could be a sign that you have an unhealthy soul tie that needs to be broken. A second sign is when you have an obsession. So first one is when you have an unhealthy attachment. Second one is when you have an obsession with the person. Now, sometimes this especially deals with a person in authority. It could be a pastor or a mentor, or it could be somebody that you had a relationship with.
Listen, this video right here and the person that I talked to this morning gave me such, I think, a level of understanding about soul ties. Keep listening. Let me go back a few seconds.
You have an obsession with the person. Now, sometimes this especially deals with a person in authority. It could be a pastor or a mentor, or it could be somebody that you had a relationship with before. Maybe it was an ex-boyfriend, or maybe it was your ex-husband and the relationship did not work out. And you can't live. It's not just that grieving period that you're experiencing after this relationship has ended, but it's been a long time and you're obsessing. You're only constantly thinking about that person. You can't live without that person. And maybe you received that soul tie by being with them. You committed your soul and now you're heartbroken. And God wants to set you free from that. God wants you to move on. God wants you to move into the next. And God wants you to let go of the things that you've experienced in your past.
Now, this is the thing that I want to say. God wants you to do this. And this person prayed to God publicly on a community wall, has named the whole movement that they have, named it, gave it the name that we gave, the church ladies, this whole movement. But no, they didn't move towards God. They moved towards orgies, more doxing, harassment, stalking, and panels. 10 or more hours and hours of content just dragging and doxing people. That's what they move towards. Never done over here. But you looking down at us. Never, ever happened over here and never would. But you looking down at us. You the pinnacle and we the piss. That's what I just don't understand. Mm. Let's keep on going. Listen.
And develop healthy soul ties
Healthy soul
with people in your
ties.
future instead of being dragged on into your past by the people of your past. Number three sign is when you are taking on the traits of
Right.
another person, that you have a soul ties, addictions, attitudes, even particular mannerism. Sometimes people will begin to.
Now, this person said that everything that she was doing was orchestrated by me. So she says now, I'm letting you know, I don't have a soul tie with this person. But she's now saying that everything that she said and did, including talking to a nigga for a year that I didn't even know about, including reaching out to people on Facebook that I didn't even know about, reaching out to content creators on you that I didn't even know. So I had a soul tie with a person that knew more and made more moves on these YT streets than me. And then I was listening to the person. And they were talking about people from every fucking sector. Even people on Facebook and Big O. But they say I'm everywhere. They say I'm everywhere and knew the content. Knew the fucking content, baby. How do you know all of this shit about every fucking body on platforms from Big O to motherfucking Facebook to motherfucking YouTube to people in different sectors on YouTube? How do you know and are able to have conversations with all of these people if somebody is attached to you? It sounds more like you're attached to those or that somebody. A soul tie that you're trying to break, that you're praying to be relieved of. It's not me tied to you. It's you admitting that you are tied to me.
Defend that person, and they will begin to act out the very habits that the person that they are having an attachment, an obsession, and a soul tie with. You begin to act like them. You begin to talk like them. You begin to have exactly same attitude. You begin to have exactly same habits as they had. You begin to have same problems that they do. You begin to actually, sometimes it's actually demons that will attack your life through a soul tie. It's like you get the
Now, didn't this person say all? Now, I just want to ask in the chat for the people who've been listening to this content. Didn't this person describe their life in just that way? Hasn't this person hit all kind of platforms and had all kind of conversations and then tried to link up with all kind of people to tell that story about themselves? Okay, that's what I thought. Isn't it, put a one in the chat if y'all think that this is just like kind of fucking creepy as hell. This shit is creepy as hell. For this to know that this not only was this person working behind the scenes, talking shit behind the scenes, running plays behind the scenes, all of this shit, and then watching you from the bushes for months behind them and say that you all over them and you stalking them. And you everywhere following them. But everything that's being said and shown and motherfucking proven is showing something in the opposite. Keep on listening. Keep listening.
of that person's soul in you, and you need to kind of disconnect from that. You need to get rid of that. You need to let go of that through forgiveness, through renouncing, and sometimes removing different objects that you have had from that person's life. Number 4, it's when you are remaining in an abusive relationship and you're defending a person who harms you. When you are
Didn't she say that she was doing that for me? Yes or no? Hasn't this person been all over the internet saying that she was defending me, knowing that I was wrong, and she was doing this and don't let her lie for you and all? Hello?
remaining in a relationship that is destroying you, everybody sees it. Everybody's warning you. You need to walk away from this person. You need to let go of this person. But you're literally stuck in this syndrome, in this thing where you are still defending that person and you don't know why. It could be that there is an emotional and spiritual soul tie that you need to break and walk away from. The 5th sign that you have an ungodly soul tie is when you're having reoccurring dreams, thoughts, and fantasies of this person from your past.
Didn't a content creator say that this person admitted to having dreams about me while studying some sort of book or something? I'm just asking.
It could be a friend, it could be your ex, it could be a pastor, it could be a parent, it could be somebody that you were with. There's a reoccurring dreams, there's reoccurring thoughts and fantasies of the past that you have had with this person, and that could be a sign that you have not broken off those soul ties. The 6th sign that you have ungodly soul ties is when you have in possession an object from the past relationship and you're not able to throw it away. You're literally like obsessed with that object because that object is really what those gifts, those jewelries, and those notes, and sometimes even photos, they're the ones that keeping you connected to that person. And people who have soul ties typically have a hard time throwing away those objects and those things that connect them to that person they had a soul tie with. I want to encourage you today, if you find yourself in that place, that you ask the Holy Spirit to examine your heart and that you ask the Lord to forgive you for any way you have let yourself into that soul tie. Maybe it happened through sexual sin. Maybe it happened through some other things that you were involved. You disobeyed the.
No, it didn't happen through sexual sin. We've never met. It didn't. We've never had any sexually inappropriate conversations either. So maybe it happened And what's the next one?
counsel and the wisdom of people who were telling you, hey, don't go into that friendship, don't go into that relationship, but you still did it your way, that you repent of that, that you also extend forgiveness to the person who maybe has taken advantage of you, a person maybe who has
I've taken advantage of her, I guess. I guess that's the part of the soul tie is the person that your soul, that if it's a demonic soul tie and they're the ones calling me the demon, though. I'm not the one that's, all, because I guess I'm not the one that's all tied and stuff, you know. So my question is, if you are the one that has the soul tie, and you are the one that's always going live every time I go live, right? And you are the one that makes your whole platform revolved around trying to make my platform look bad, or me look demonic, or me look like the bad guy or something like that, when we worked together for 4 to 5 fucking years. We did that, right? Right. But I'm the bad guy. Why don't I have a soul tied to you? Why is my soul not tied to you? You're going to say, oh, you're doing commentary on me right now. Oh, da 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 da. No, I'm responding and reacting to what you're doing and all of the, because remember, you came outside on me based upon shade you said that you felt from me, which wasn't even coming at all, because I didn't even know you had an issue with me, right? I'm reacting and responding to shade that I is coming from you, that I can see with my own fucking eyes and hear with my own ears, ma'am. Coming from you, your platform, and your friends. You know? Soul ties. There's some soul ties going on around here. Because there's some people that really can't let go, even though letting go would be the best fucking thing for their whole fucking life. Letting go of everything, all of this shit.
misled you, lied to you, and it resulted in that soul tie. Throw away any objects that get you connected with that person. And honestly, renounce that soul tie. Renounce any power or
Renounce it.
influence that person has over your heart and soul. And begin to reconnect with believers, friends, church, a small group, so that you can develop healthy relationships by which you can grow. And most importantly,
Isn't that what you're doing? Isn't that what you're doing? You're making your spiritual journey about your YouTube life? A soul tie, though. This is what blows me. I'm just going to say this. And I'm going to say that to all of y'all trying to manipulate this God thing. And I'm going to say it. It's a manipulation. It's a misuse and it is abuse. And it to me should be blasphemy. But I don't know what blasphemy is, right? To sit up and judge people and weaponize God. It's plain just opposite of the true mission of Christ himself. Sit up in judgment and weaponizing, talking about this person and doing worse than the people that you're talking about. Participating in shit like orgies and all of this premarital sex and and all of this stuff. And then you're the wonderful people, right? Okay. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what else to say.
fall in love with Jesus with all of your soul. Jesus wants you to love him, not just with your spirit, but with your body, with your mind, and guess what? With your soul. But it's hard to do that if your soul is fragmented, if your soul is broken into a million pieces, and it belongs, a little bit of it belongs to this person, a little bit of it belongs to that person, a little bit of it belongs to that person, get it all back and give it to the Lord. And let Jesus be the object of your affection, obsession, and pursuit. Father, I pray for every person watching this video that you will give them your grace. I pray that you will right now restore our soul, deliver them from the enemy that seeks to tear their soul to pieces. Set them free right now in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Let me
Now let me say this. I let the pastor pray for you because I just have no desire to do that. For you or anyone like you. I just gotta be honest. I can't sugarcoat this shit at all. I can't. Man, we rode for you over here. We rode for you. I ain't even gonna go into detail about that stuff. Girl. You hate me. You actually hate me. A woman of God, and you hate me, bruh. And it's like you don't mind showing that shit. It's like it brings you great pleasure to show that shit, that your hatred for me. Can you please, I just want you to explain to me. I want you to explain to any and everybody, because I haven't heard it. You said I trolled you, and that's why you hate me. You said I trolled you, and that's why you hate me. But when you cried to me on the phone, was that real or was that fake? Like I really, honestly and truly, like, I don't give a fuck what people think about me asking these questions. Like, girl, you sat up on a panel and drug motherfuckers that rode for you for 4 fucking years, bruh. And talk about a soul tie. A soul tie. Like you powerless or something. You all the way in Texas. Girl, I'm in Michigan. The fuck you need to be freed from? Girl, I just think like, y'all, when I first started doing this, I was watching a content creator. I was actually supporting this person. I liked her. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all this story. I liked her. I really did. I liked the whole, I liked B Love's Life, Prissy P, Epic Empire, everybody in Epic Empire. I'm just going. My kids, my kids watch the content too. My daughters. Oh, these motherfuckers will pull out a brush, bitch, dip it in a shade of paint that ain't nowhere near your motherfucking color, and try to paint your whole fucking life, bruh. So I'm watching this content creator, right? And something happens. And a shift comes. And she starts doing negative commentary about, everybody that she was riding with. And she started taking shots at B Love's life and then B Love's life's kids. And you're like, whoa, like all of this stuff just happening. And then shit just shifted. She changed. I don't even know if she changed. I think it was like the first time I saw her that way. But that was just her. Still is her. And I started doing commentary on it. And I would just watch her record her voice, and I would just write text over like what she was saying and doing, and and I was pointing out the things that she was doing, and pointing out the reactions from like the people that she was talking about, like the people in the Epic Empire, Prissy P, and then she started in on Tasty. And I didn't know anything about Tasty. Nothing. I don't even think I had watched any of her videos. My daughter had. And this person was going in on Tasty now. At this time, I'm green, y'all. Y'all gotta listen. Are y'all here? I'm green as hell, right? I didn't know who these people were. I didn't know what they were capable of. I didn't know how serious this shit was for them, and I didn't know how serious it was going to get for me. I had no fucking clue. So I started feeling sorry for this Tasty person, right? I didn't know that she had been going in on Be Love's life for all of this time, but this other content creator, she was making it clear that that's what happened. But I started, like, to me, everybody was siding with the other person, the person in Tosh Time, the one I first started doing commentary on, they were siding with her. So Tasty became the underdog. But listen, Tasty was a supervillain, and I didn't know it. I didn't know it. But once I found out, it didn't really matter to me, right? I didn't really care because I felt like what the other person was doing was horrible. And she had far more support. And it was like she was digging deeper into Tasty than Tasty was digging into her. So I started making videos about that. And then there was another person, not going to say her name. And I found out that this content creator that had already gone after the Epic Empire and started talking stuff about B-Love's life. And a lot of people in the community were starting to call her a bully. It wasn't just me, it was sort of like a movement, right? It's like a lot of people were starting to see this person as, a bully, a harasser. But Tasty was a person who had a motive. I didn't know that then either. She had a motive. And the motive was to pawn, to pick people up and use them as long as they benefited her. So and Tasty also had an issue with feeling more important than, or somebody getting more attention or light or shine than she does. She was one of those people too. I don't know if she still is. But it was this other person that the person was coming after. And she had been coming after this person for years. I remember going to this person's channel, right? And they had these videos up about taking cruises and stuff. And she's like this little sweet old lady. Here I am, an old lady, and I'm looking at her like, oh, she's this sweet little old lady. And this person was painting her out to be one of the most diabolical people on the planet. And I was like, this little old lady. And I can't even remember how this part happened. But I found out she had written this book, right? And she was talking about it. I can't even remember all of the details. Yeah, I'm going way back. Listen, wait, before I go on, I need to see some ones in the chat if y'all want me to continue with this conversation, because I'm really about to break this shit down for y'all. If y'all want me, I just need to see some ones though to let me know that it's not just 142 people in here waiting for me to crash the fuck out on somebody else, because I'm about to give y'all a little bit of a history lesson for what I was doing. So okay, I see some ones. Okay, I see some ones. So okay, so this person was going after so many people in the community, and it was this little lady, you know, and she was doing this, and she was so articulate and soft spoken and stuff, right? And I'm like, how is this lady this weird diabolical creature that this other content creator is swearing that she is? And this other content creator was like, and she stalks me all over the internet, and she's this person, and she's that person, and she's this person. And I was like, what is this little old lady? It can't be true. But listen, I had seen no evidence of anything that this person was saying. to be factual. And then so I'm reading and let me just put it plain and simple. The little old lady's story was far more believable. She had more receipts and she had more proof. So I kind of jumped on her bandwagon too. And I started referencing her and Tasty against this other person because this other person was, basically following this lady for years, right? Now, at this time, Lord have mercy, Paula is a supporter, right? And Paula is all in the comment section and she's everywhere. Now I'm focused on the Tosh Time character, the little old lady character, and the Tasty character. Like these are characters in our movement or, our movement. And we're starting to get all of these supports like official D spot. And, it was so many, it was so many moving pieces at the time. June was over there moderating for the Tosh Time person. And June is my moderator now, been my moderator for years, avid supporter. This content creator was supposed to be having this prayer group and she would use God. When I tell y'all this shit happens over and over and over again, from content creator to content creator to content creator. So when you see it again and it's happening and people try to act like it's not the same shit that's happened over and over again, right? It's the same shit. The same shit. So this content creator, Tosh Time, she's using, June. They got this prayer group. They using God. They using the Bible to try to tear down, all while she's bullying, doxing, stalking, and harassing, right? So we start this little. I start doing these chopped and screw videos, and she paid attention to them. Now, remember when I said I was green? And I learned something from every single individual that I've done content on. So when I went back to listen to my content because something happened 4 years ago that I'm going to have to address, right? I listened to the patterns, the repeated patterns, and the people, the repeated people. And then more people get added, and more people get added, and more people get added. So I do a video and ask for content creators to do videos in support of the people that we were riding for, right? And I told them to make sure that they didn't show their faces, to make them dark videos. I don't even remember the name of what we called it. We called it something, night riders or dark riders or something like that. And it was all of these channels that started making dark videos without faces and it would be, or we chopped and screwed, using some content. Do y'all remember that? The people from the beginning, do y'all and Too Strong was one of the channels that made a dark video. She was a dark rider, and She made a video. She was over here with us because she didn't like the things that the other content creator was doing, to be Love's Life and, other content creators. So let's get off of that first content creator. Okay. So that's how, from what I can recall of Too Strong, how I became acquainted with Too Strong. And that's pretty much how a lot of people in this community became acquainted with Too Strong. She was a Be Love's Life supporter, an avid Be Love's Life supporter. I mean, a real supporter. Watched her content. Too Strong knows Be Love's Life's content. You know what I'm saying? So she was doing, you know, dark, and y'all listen to these patterns though. Too Strong consider herself joining the movement, right? In support of Tasty and the other content creator, and she became close to the other content creator too. The older lady, the grandmotherly lady, right? Y'all all know her name. I just don't want to pull her name into no mess because we just trying to go back in time, not trying to, you know, pull anybody back into any mess. So myself and Tasty had some candid conversations. I started to talk to Tasty. She would call you on the phone. She would call you with all of her moderators on, and then they were trying to be telling you how to. They were constantly trying to tell me how to run my channel. It was pretty much a constant, right? And I was always bucking at it. So eventually, myself and Tasty, for no other reason, was that I could not be controlled. We fell apart, right? She went her separate way, but she didn't go quietly. Mm-mm. She created a ruckus. Oh, yes, she did. She wanted to fight. She wanted to destroy me. She said she knew all of my business. She went over. Oh, and guess who she joined up with? Love and Gossip and Truth Hurts were the very people that Tasty ran to when we fell out. They were the people that she eventually doxed me with. Yep. Um she she went right over there. So when I say that all of this shit, when people say, oh, you should feel some type of way and oh yada yada yada, even though me and Too Strong rode together for so long, it's still the same shit. You know what I'm saying? From the very beginning till now, it's still the same old shit, just another person. It is nothing new. So when people say, oh, you should be negatively affected, no, it was negatively affecting when it happened the first time. The first time. Because when Tasty left, she started accusing me of all of these things, pretty much the same things that Too Strong is accusing me of and that Paula accused me of. The same shit. Said I was trolling her, said I wanted to control her, same old shit. And at the time, Too Strong believed her. And Too Strong left, went over to Tasty's panels, and started dragging me right along with Tasty. Forgot that part. When Tasty left, Too Strong left. and they went and started dragging me before Tasty joined up with Love and Gossip and Truth Hurts. Oops, I skipped a part. So that was the first time that Too Strong left from over here, was when Tasty decided that she was going to go. And I found out I found out later, after Too Strong fell out with all of them, that they were back then having behind the scenes conversations about me. Tasty and Too Strong were having behind the scenes conversations about me back then. So what's interesting is that I had basically you know, I had been reached out to by shit, I am really going back. They're gonna be so mad about this one. But it's nothing bad, it's just my truth, you know? Love and Gossip had reached out to me, right? Didn't know who the hell Love and Gossip was. Now I had seen one of Love and Gossip's video before I knew like who Love and Gossip was. So Love and Gossip and Truth Hurts had already started doing commentary about me. I didn't know about it. They had started talking about me like, I think like a couple of weeks after I did my first video. Pretty much dragging me, talking about they knew who I was, saying that I was the devil back then. Saying that I was about drama, and Truth Hurts was saying she knew who I was. She was saying I was a mukbanger. I had 300 and something thousand subscribers or something like that. She was saying all kind of stuff about me. She said she knew who I was. She believed she knew who I was. Oh, and she was also a moderator for the Tosh Time and a supporter of Tosh Time and Flexi at the same time. Yeah. Hated Paula. Her and Flexi hated her. So Flexi reaches out to me to tell me about Paula. I didn't know who the hell Flexi was. But I remembered I had seen her video, and I said, yeah, oh, I saw a video of yours. I see you're a battle cat. I know her and Paula had been going back and forth, but I did not know that Flexi had already been talking shit about me on her channel, her and Truth Hurts. But Paula did, and she was trying to tell me. But see, what I didn't realize then, and what I know now, is that Paula had an ulterior motive too, because Paula was out here by herself, and they were dragging her entire fucking life through the motherfucking mud. And Paula had made some mistakes. She had trolled some people. She will dox your ass. She gonna find out information about you. And a lot of people began to look at Paula as the plague. She was the problem. And they were able to be effective. and dragging her and getting people to believe the worst about her. But see, I didn't even know any of that back then because I wasn't invested in that. I was literally focused on the commentary about the first content creator. And that's what I'm talking about. This shit balloons into all of these different people that you get into beefs with and you don't even know who the fuck they are. I watched it happen just like today. I was watching one content creator doing commentary and because I was watching a little bit of it because it's a couple of the names, that the clown over there has been into it with. And it's a whole nother sector about to get involved in this stuff. And it's because it balloons because one person has a hatred or a dislike for one of the person that's in that group. It's kind of like how the clown inserted himself into everything that's going on over here and then starts doxing because he's affiliated with them. And then he trying to pull in the people that he's affiliated with, like the Essie Berries and the Pams and all of that stuff. And all of that stuff starts to get intertwined. And that's kind of how it happened. So something happened behind the scenes. See, I don't know what when it came to Too Strong and Tasty and the other ladies. Because now I'm in the same situation that they were in back then. And they were calling you a liar. And now I don't know if you were telling the truth back then because I know you lying on me now with a lot of shit. So I don't know what to believe. But then I know that they lie a lot too. And listen, I lie too. We all lie, right? So you kind of put yourself in a position where you don't really know who to believe when you've been through so much with so many people and then you've been good with them and then bad with them again. You don't know what to believe. You don't know who to believe. I'm going to stop this conversation. Yeah. Yeah, the recycled beef. And that's the thing. It's kind of like, they'll say stuff like, oh, you drug Paula and she had cancer. I even was tripping when Vaughn said that shit. Y'all know when Vaughn said that shit too. She was like, you drug a lady with cancer. I was like, motherfucker, I drug her long before you start fucking with me and you knew about that shit before you was good with me. Then you was good with me. Now that you not. Now you want to bring that shit up. I be thinking that all the time, like, how the fuck you ride with a motherfucker or even fake ride with a motherfucker, and then the moment you fall out with them, they done some shit way before they met you or while they was fucking with you, and then you try to throw. How the fuck do you do that? I be like, the fuck would that shit was before your time, and you knew about that shit then. But listen, I was tripped out when Too Strong said it. Cause motherfucker, I got clips of you dragging her with me. I was like, I was on my channel and I was like, motherfuckers be forgetting the shit that they do to you, with you, and then they try to drag you with that same. I was like, oh my God. Girl, 4 years. 4 years. Mm. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like that's their first go-to. And that's the saddest part about it. It's like that's all of their first go-to is the deceased woman used her in life, used her in death, violated her in life, hell, violate her memory in death. Lying about shit, just lying. Man, it's some other stuff I want to say. I can't. You said Tasty was blindsided just like me. Pay attention. I don't know. See, I don't know. Because I know Tasty blindsided me. I don't believe that Tasty was a victim in anything. It's a point in this stuff where you start to question the victims. You start to question like whether you were ever really like, you know what I'm saying? Like I start to wonder like was any of that shit real for her? Like y'all, I could go on and on and on with my speculations for real. I'm gonna stop with that memory lane though. That's gonna open up some rabbit holes, and I ain't trying to go down. It's so many players in this shit. Y'all remember the Perkins life? It is so many. When you go back in your mental Rolodex and you think about all of the people throughout the years that feel some type of way about you and you ain't never gonna fucking meet them. Oh my God. You said, but before you, it was always too strong. Yeah, it was too strong. Man. I'm just wondering what any of this got to do with God, though. This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Not just me, but we. We all come on here and do things that are quote unquote not good in the eyes of God. Like, how do you sit up and drag and cuss and dox and stalk and harass and record and expose and do all of that shit yourself and sit in judgment of people that's doing the same damn thing? And then say, and then put it on God. That's what I don't get. I don't understand how a so-called Christian or Christians, preachers and deacons and holy rollers and all of these people can sit up and praise people who talk about orgies and fuck on live streams. It's my, y'all, it's such hypocrisy that I don't get it. I don't understand how people sit up and you homeless and you be sitting up and dragging people with whole houses and dragging them because they got a mortgage. Huh? It's not, it doesn't make sense to me. You be sitting up talking about the way somebody looks, but you sitting with 20 pounds of fucking makeup on your face and a goddamn Timu wig that you ain't washed and got goddamn seafood boil juice in it and shit. Like, it's just mind blowing. You sitting up and you giving psychiatric advice and sitting in judgment of people and their families. And then you say that you are the realest person out here, that you show your whole life, and that you tell your whole business, but you got a problem with somebody giving their opinion about it. Then you say that you're allowed to give your opinion about others. I listened to a therapist today, a fake therapist. She said that she never wanted to be in this sector, or she never, something about, she didn't have, I forget how she worded it. Damn, that's why I play y'all clips. That's why I play the clips, because I don't want to misquote you. But you said, I bet you still up too. Listening. Talking about she don't have no content. You said your client said that. You act like you stumbled upon this sector. You didn't know anything about this sector. You was dragging this whole damn sector, doing commentary on every content creator out here. You saw everything that went on in this sector. Shit that other people didn't even see. Hell, you was calling everybody alcoholics and drunks and shit. You said that you were sent to save this fucking sector. That's what you said. Mm-hmm. Then you saying that you was fooled by the sector. How can you rule and be fooled at the same time? Who talks to their therapist about YouTube content creators and you say you pay good money for your therapist, the Rosemary lady, right? And you talk to your therapist about YouTube, and YouTube is not your life. I can't. She said UP's chat is broke. How would she know that? How does she know who's broke in my chat? How does she know who people are? She says everybody is a troll. She said everybody trolls her. You screamed for the septic sector's help. They didn't scream for yours. You bent the knee to them. Then you outgrew them and you started to brag about it and you pushed them away and they sent out a seek and destroy mission. Pew, pew. You don't do that to them. Mm-mm. You got to know your position and play it. No independence over there. Girl, I cannot. Let me stop. I'm about to get off of here. It's 12:22. I done made a lot of people mad tonight. Listen, all jokes aside, all of the BS and all of the, going down memory lane, which really meant nothing. It's just paying attention to patterns. Patterns, patterns, patterns. I pray you find your freedom. I really do. You know, I'm just going to keep it real with you. If your freedom involves you destroying me, you ain't never going to be free. You going to always have that soul tie. You going to always have that soul tie. So look, y'all, I want to thank y'all for listening to me ramble for 2 hours and 49 minutes. I don't know when I'm going to come back because I'm going to tell y'all the honest to God truth. I'm not adding no more bodies. I'm done. Y'all can try to pull me into whatever kind of shit y'all want to try. Y'all can drop my full, middle, first, last. Now, I don't give no fucks what y'all do. Y'all not pulling me into no shit with nobody. I don't give a fuck if you get them motherfuckers the roster, the chicken and pasta, bitch. I don't care. I ain't going. Y'all can have it. I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, when the fuck I want to talk about it. And that's the only fucking thing I want to talk about. You understand? You can try as you may, try as you might, white man. Do you hear me with your weak ass? Do you hear me, you orchestrator of chaos? I'm going to say this before I get off of here to you, white man over there, that likes to wear clown suits. What you doing to that group of people over there is disgusting. It's disgusting. Divide and conquer. You and Lot Lizard was over there and she was getting her ass drugged, dogged, and you wasn't doing nothing until you saw a crack in the armor. Oh, I'm paying attention now. Until you saw a crack in the armor and you took advantage of that. Yes, you did. You sure did. But guess what you won't be doing? You won't be pulling me into your chaos because you haven't been able to pull your masters into it. You've been screaming and hollering for their help since you've been over there licking their asses. You've been trying to get them into that Essie Berry commentary. You've been trying to get them into that beef sector shit. Hell, you've been trying to get them motherfuckers to drag Pam since you've been over there doing their motherfucking dirty work, you pawn ass piece of shit. I said it with my chest, bitch. So you think you dropping your jade troll over there with my first, middle, and last name is gonna get me to jump for your ass? No, bitch. Your masters won't even help you. You fucking slave. Fuck out my face. Listen, y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. If you did not hit the thumbs up on your way in, please hit the thumbs up on your way out. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. And bye.